Hey guys, welcome back. So I know many digital moms are trying to do their best, taking care of kids, preparing for all sorts of chores. But what if I managed to help you save some time, guys? Like how much your life would change if I managed to help you just a little bit of time? Would that make a difference? So let me go ahead and give you some life hacks. So number one, when you start working on any kind of digital product, right, you want to keep track of your time, right? So as I'm creating digital products for my feudal kingdom, right, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to adjust microphone. Give me a second, guys. So as I'm doing this, when I'm creating the feudal kingdom, when I'm growing the feudal kingdom and growing that feudal land further, what I do is I keep track of time. How do I do this? How do I keep track of routines? And you guys already know that if you don't keep track of routines, it becomes kind of it becomes hard to understand where the time goes, and next thing you know, you just spend a colossal amount of time, but it wasn't really effective because you ended up focusing on the wrong routines, right? So how do I kind of use iPhone to go ahead and document and track my time? So what I have is a bunch of shortcuts, guys. Like literally, an iPhone, you could literally create a bunch of shortcuts and create those automation workflows that literally track your time when you go to work, when you come back to work, when you do any of those, when you work on any of the digital products. So what I use it for is to track time, how much time I spend on this FUD app. FUD app is like a app for side hustlers, for many digital moms, and it's sort of like TikTok but for side hustlers. And you could create workshops, you could create guides on there, all sorts of things. So over there, I have lots of digital products, and as I'm creating those digital products, literally I need to keep track of how much time am I spending on one particular guide, how much interest does this guide really get from subscriber. Should I really be focusing on that guide, or maybe not really, and should be just focusing on another guide instead? Should I be focusing perhaps on another routine, or maybe drop the routine altogether, right? Like those types of questions you guys could easily answer with some of those iPhone automations. So those automations are like super easy to do. And if you guys want, you could get access to the blueprint, automation blueprint. You can get them either if you're my FUD subscriber or if you're part of the Feudal Incubator. Either or, you'll get access to those automation blueprints on your iPhone. So this way you can use them right away and simplify your commute. Simplify not only the commute, like I literally have so many different automations for commute when I go to work, when I come back from work. There's different variations of those automations, like GPS turns on, my train ticket turns on, like all those different things that simplify my everyday kind of work that I constantly repeat. I use those automations, but the best part about those automations that I integrate them as well into what's called Airtable. So Airtable allows me to fly truly like an eagle, truly like in the air, just flying, right? So what it does is I take all this information that's extracted from those shortcuts for like what guide I'm working on, whether I'm working on a red pill or a blue pill. Uh, as I do that, I keep track like of all those different things. If I'm working on a guide or a workshop, and like but at the end of the day, all this information flies into this Airtable, and inside of that Airtable, I literally show like a bunch of pie charts, graph charts, and all sorts of other things that literally tell me like, okay, bro, you better focus on this routine instead of this one, that kind of stuff. And I make those correlations so easy to do, and you guys could totally like do this if you wanna access to my automation blueprints to simplify your digital mom game. Then go ahead, guys, and subscribe to me on FUD. And of course, you can join for free. Just DM the word path on my Insta, and you'll get access to the guide where you learn, where you get to see some of my automation workflows. So this way you can save yourself insane amount of time. So just imagine, what if I was able to save you like literally per month, depending on how many apps you open up, depending on your workflow, it could be anywhere from like maybe 5 to 10 hours per month that I could save you from some of those automations. If your workflow is like using multiple apps that you need to stack together to create content that is just fire content, then you could end up saving even more time. I'm talking about possibly like maybe from 10 to 20 hours from some of those automations. Just imagine, like, what does 20 hours mean for you guys? For you, probably as an individual person, not much. But for combinational team, like if you have a bunch of virtual assistants, right, who are helping you build your feudal kingdom as well based on the feudal system framework, um, it probably means a lot because then you'll be able to save insane amount of time for your virtual assistants, and of course, you know, make more money, right? So, guys, if you're interested, go ahead DM the word path on my Insta. I'll send you a free guide for how to get access to those automation blueprints for iPhone shortcuts, and so this way you can get this integration up and running, and you get to see how I use it and like for this FUD app. And you could do that too. You could become like a FUD expert, apply to become a FUD expert, like a digital mom FUD expert. And yeah, when you subscribe to both me and Lee, to Feudal Knights, you'll also get access to discounted Feudal Incubator, where you learn hybrid skills that are not taught in college. And of course, you get all these automation blueprints, you get pills prescribed to you by the Feudal bot, supervised by the Feudal Army. You get the workshops that we do on a monthly basis that you could join and get the replays. You get your very own food infusion system, so this way you can hit the ground running and use all sorts of automations, nurturing email campaigns, your very own AI chatbot, your very own friendly mobile website, your very own automations that took us like thousands of hours to do. You get to have them as well. And of course, you get AI automation blueprints for Make, Zapier, and all sorts of other blueprints. So this way you can interface directly with your leads using all sorts of crazy automations to scrape Reddits and like all those different socials to get leads to come to you. So this way you don't sit there in chat rooms to infinity doing the wrong thing versus just working on your business, guys. Look, I want to help you guys out. Go ahead, DM the word path on my Insta. I promise you guys are gonna learn so much. Plus you're gonna get access to like thousands of workshops and guides and pretty much like chat rooms where you could ask questions and whatnot, right? And of course, guys, this is, you don't want to kind of put it off too long because you could be working on a wrong path and like totally, and nobody's going to tell you that you're working on the wrong path. But with Feudal Army, you get that encouragement, which is the biggest thing. Getting the encouragement, getting the guidance, getting everything you need to hit the ground running. Plus, you could also resell our Feudal Fusion automations and make some additional income. Plus, you're going to get connected with some of the Feudal Lords that'll help you get, the Feudal Army will help you get connected, providing that, of course, you build your very own hybrid skill portfolio and show that you're the true digital feudal lord, the true digital feudal mom, future digital feudal lord, future digital feudal mom, right? Of course, you first have to go through many different layers of being a side hustler, a hybrid side hustler. So when you join the Feudal Fusion Path community, guys, you get to go through multiple layers of being that side hustler, whether it's elite, alternate, professional or alternate. And as you pop those pills, you level up. It's sort of like school community, but I recreated the concept of school community just kind of in a more personalized, more effective way versus just a bit like school algorithm is not too exciting for me. It's just too, I don't know, too small. But with my algorithm, what you'll get is prescribed pills directly to you. So based on your side hustling feudal need and feudal wants, based on your journey, you get to have your very own Feudal Fusion path personalized directly for you. And those pills are going to be distributed by AI feudal bots that are supervised by the Feudal Army to help you get the maximum learning effectiveness in terms of producing those routines, in terms of making that traction, in terms of making that money. So the question is, will you be making that money? Will you be taking action? Will you be discovering freedom? Will you be no longer that process prisoner and become the freedom founder? If that's a yes, DM the word path on my Insta. And guys, I promise you, you will get a lot of information that nobody teaches on any YouTube channel or anything like that. On YouTube, you watch a couple of videos here and there, and then you won't know what to do. You won't know where to take it, where to go next. On FUD, you get step-by-step guides, individual step-by-step guides where you get clear understanding of what's happening. And for anything that you don't understand, that's where you jump into Feudal Incubator and subscribe into there and get all those efficiencies worked out for you. And of course, you have to, take action. You have to go through those routines to keep track of your work, whether it's on your iPhone or any other ways. And effectively, you'll make money, guys. But that's what it takes. And I wanted to help you out. If you guys are interested, DM the word path on my Insta. I'd love to give you a free guide. It's called Freedom Fusion Digital Guide that will show you and help you learn hybrid skills that are not taught in college. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. And I'm going to get some chicken now.